you, sir. Given that this is the last session, I'll try and be as brief as possible. Yes, social media is something which has come of late, and it has taken not only Indian government, but governments by and large by surprise. There are two things which I want to talk about specifically, and that will amplify the point which I'm trying to make. Point number one is the Moore's law is applicable. So for the last 32 years, every 18 months, the processing speed has been increasing. So every 18 months, the instrument become much more intelligent than possibly the human minds are. Let's keep this aside. Number two, common public and common citizens are adopting technology at a much faster pace. Television took 13 years to get 5 crores subscribers. Social media just took 3 years. So such is the fast pace of citizens adopting the technology. What does this mean for the government? It means that the citizens are getting much more networked. Citizens have much more free flow exchange of ideas. A small incident can become a very big netizen discussion points, and so on. Unfortunately, within the government systems, our structures are still the same as used to be 50, 60 years. And it's not only in India, it's all across the world. Very soon we'll have a situation where, as a government, as a consultant, my job is not to talk about today, but it's to talk about 10 years hence. If we look at the Google car, it's something which is, a human mind has been replicated to drive a car. Next 8 to 10 years, as per the scientists in California, they are predicting that the machines will have much more intelligence than human minds, if Moore's law applies again for the next 8 to 10 years. So we have a whole population who is much more intelligent, who is much more networked, who's much more aware of things. Now, it is something which all the governments across the world have to actually see, whether the traditional form of having the governance structures, the departments, etc., still hold to be relevant. The case in point is, if a scholarship has to be given, currently at least 5 to 6 departments are giving scholarships. Now, from a citizen perspective, it is just a scholarship. From giving a services standpoint, you require the same payment gateway, you require the same Aadhaar authentication, and so on. So why do I need to have 5 different departments? The governance has to get much more citizen-centric rather than department-centric. This is a challenge which will be relevant for the governments in the next 8 to 10 years. The processes have to be simplified. Secretary IT, DT Mr. Sharma ji, he talked about the new era of Aadhaar-linked processes. Those are something which is not a hypothetical thing. These need to get adopted in the next 2 to 3 years. Already they have got acceptability. Why only biometric attendance system? Land registration should have biometric to avoid this thing. So there are tremendous amount of opportunities to apply technology. It is for the government and as citizens where we want to apply. We need to align ourselves with the technology to make sure that social media, mobile, analytics, and cloud are relevant. We have also started a concept of crowdsourcing, which is getting ideas for solving governance issues from the public per se. So until and unless the gap between the government and the citizens is bridged, we'll have issues in governance per se. So with this thought-provoking statement, I'd like to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to come and speak to you.